Hello, YouTube.
Hey, YouTube.
We are the AntiChristian.
Yes. This is not an actual episode. This is kind of more some behind the scenes, just getting ready, getting started, and giving you a sneak preview of things that we will talk about. Give you a sneak preview into our personalities. Beware, be careful. You know, you can judge us. We really don't give a fuck. That's fine by us. And
personality of 100 sandpaper. We're not kosher, as it were.
So right now, he is about to do a tarot card reading. I'll give you a little.
We're referencing the non-kosher.
Yeah. Hope you can see.
These are inverted for those of you who know the cards and want to, like, do the reading yourself and be like, I read it differently. Yeah, well, what was the question, jackass? So that's for you guys. But we can begin with how I read it. And to begin with, we have the King of Wands inverted, and it's in the top of the six-pointed star. Can't remember which it's called right now. But the King inverted is an austere, severe nature, a tendency to be arrogant, impatient, idealistic, and impending danger. So that's a pretty good beginning for our podcast, I think, to begin with.
Oh, we're impending danger!
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
One
Definitely.
thing I know, and let me tell you about publicity. Bad publicity and good publicity is publicity. All right.
As long as you talk about us, we're in charge.
Yep.
Did we say it that way on purpose? Maybe. We then have the Five of Cups, which is the loss with something remaining, sorrow, regret, but now without some consolation or bittersweet inheritance or marriage. So, you know, that's fact.
Yeah, definitely.
That is fact.
We're not very agreeable type of people.
No.
So.
We probably won't agree, like, on some things. We'll be like, oh, yeah, no, I see your point, but you're wrong because.
But just be ready.
Just be ready. We also have the Six of Wands inverted, and the Six of Wands is an interesting card in and of itself, because reverted, it means a pessimistic attitude, apprehension, or fear of disloyalty, which is coming from the viewers and not from us, because all we have to do is show up and talk shit.
It's reversed, so that's what the reverse means?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Otherwise, it means it's in charge. We have the Knave of Swords, or no, actually, we have the Three of Wands in our prescribed path, which is an easy card. It's very much like the Three Musketeers, you know. With our powers combined, we form Captain Planet. Teamwork makes the dream work, as they say.
Right.
The Knave of Swords inverted, which is not a very active role, and that'd be you guys. You guys are actually in the points of watching, actually. You're the spectators on the whole event. It's represented here in the cards. The Six of Cups, which I don't get very often, so I definitely have to look this up. Happiness and joy revisited in the past memories, nostalgia, only brings momentary bliss. So, we're only here for moments, and then the episode ends. Got to wait till next week or the next time we upload.
Right.
And then, of course, our good friend the devil, who means a lot more than you think. I mean, the Christian version of the devil, he was an enlightener and got kicked out of heaven for showing people how to be people. So just keep that in mind. Inverted, though, he means something much more interesting. Inverted, he means an overall weakening of moral fiber. So there's probably some of you out there who are saying, well, you know, this is going to lead people down the wrong path, only because they don't look it up, only because they take one opinion or two opinions and they base everything on top of that, and they don't research for themselves or find out for themselves. So where my opinion with my rose-tinted sunglasses might say one thing, your experience and what, you know, the book says to you could be a completely different thing. So don't take my word for it. As Lamar Burton used to say, I love Lamar Burton, by the way. If you're watching Lamar Burton, like, I love everything you do. I even listen to LeVar Burton Reads, which is, if you haven't checked it out, it's amazing. You're getting free press. I hope we don't get shut down because we mentioned.
Tell people who LeVar Burton is.
He was the guy with the visor on Star Trek. He also did Reading Rainbow.
Yes.
If you did not watch Reading Rainbow,
take a look.
It's Reading Rainbow. So books can take you anywhere, make you anything, generally smarter.
Yeah, so we're definitely going to encourage you to tune in to the show. We don't have an actual date, set, and time and all that kind of stuff. It's going to be a podcast, but we'll also probably go live like this. So it'll be very informal because this is not a television show. This is a podcast.
We have lives, and until there's enough money coming in from the Patreon to pay for us to, like, spend tons of time to do this, spend that money, indeed. So
we've definitely set something up so that way if you are interested in supporting our cause or supporting what we do, or if you like something we said or you want to see more of us, then we'll definitely receive support. And we'll be very grateful for it. We'll give gratitude now and thanks in advance.
Thank you very much for watching. If you're not watching now and you're watching sometime in the future, 3-4 years down the road, if people are like, oh, you've never seen this.
In the future.
Hello, future people.
This is June.
Please let there be future people and not like, the cockroaches are evolving into people now because we get everything.
I mean, cockroaches have been around a long time. I mean, they can live in the microwave. You know that?
Yeah.
Keep the microwave
and without their heads. Like, the male and female can still find each other without their heads because they have scent organs near the genitals and they can still get it on without their heads, people. Like, you want to talk about I am a superior being? Can you get Can you get decapitated and then hunt down some poon? I don't think so.
I don't even know if you would want some poon. I understand
I know some guys and some girls who would happily deal with their lover without the ability for them to talk. Like, I know.
I love you.
You know you don't talk enough for me to be mad. I love you. But we are going to talk about all kinds of things. We are going to introduce you into perhaps things that you've heard of and seen people talk about and never really experienced because everyone you know is afraid, or they wear, 300 Renaissance festival scarves and smell like patchouli oil, and you just can't stand that.
It's Renaissance festival time. I've seen it. It's on the way to Denver. I went to Waterworld. I went to Waterworld. I had some.
They're fun, but just, sometimes it's hard for people to take those individuals seriously, and I don't mind going into odd places. I'd love to go ghost hunting with you. I have recorders that can pick up sub-frequencies. I don't have a lot of them. The 2 that we'll be recording with, actually. So, yeah, we could go ghost hunting if you guys are like, dude, do a tarot card reading in the middle of Insane Asylum. I hear that there's one close to Colorado. And in Colorado, we could totally, we could go to some old disturbed human burial grounds, in fact, Potter's Fields, where corpses have been spread for over 100 years in Colorado, and we could go there and do stuff and listen to people.
I'm scary. I'm going to let y'all know now I'm scary. Although I love stuff like, haunted houses, I love haunted houses. I'm going to scream, and I'm going to be smiling ear all at the same time, some kind of way, and like trying to grab onto the closest person to me. Sorry, people.
So when the raccoon is up inside the tree and you hear a crack, and like someone runs away, it'll be her running back to her car being like, no, I can't handle this, and I'm just going to be laughing. Because I've done pest control. Like, until you've seen bed bugs so bad that when you turn on the light, you like see carpet squirm away.
I'm allergic to bed bugs.
Everyone's allergic to bed bugs.
No, 11% of the population are allergic to bed bugs. So I got bit at a studio one time. And I had these big, huge things on my arms and across my back. I didn't know what was going on. It's funny, I go back to the studio like a day later, and the guy who owns the studio is like, oh, you must got bed bugs. I'm thinking, damn, I got brand new mattresses. I'm like, my brand new mattresses came with bed bugs? I done looked up and did the research. I done put all my stuff in the dryer. I done went through all this whole bed bug detail. And then they go down, and I go back to the studio. And I'm sitting there, and I'm trying to fall asleep a lot. So I put my arm across the thing. Next thing I feel it this time. And I was like, it's happening here. The bad bugs are here. lift up the couch cushions, and it was like everywhere.
I don't go to theaters because I do extermination. So people are like, "You want to go to the movies?" And I'm like, "No, I'm good." I don't. It's not that I don't trust the theater; it's that I don't trust the people in the theater, and that's my biggest issue. It was like I've done stuff, and people have been like, "Oh, I've had this weird black speckly stuff on my walls for 4 years," and we're all like, "Yeah, that's cockroaches, and that's bed bugs, and like we don't know what this third color is, but we assume you need to use these chemicals. It's going to cost you this much." Exactly. See, it frightens people, and I don't mind. I don't mind. I've crawled into crawl spaces and had raccoons look at me and been like, "These are my babies," and I'm like, "You are right. You are right. Those are your babies, and I will be back with a cage to take you out into a much less populated part of Colorado here in a minute." But I'm going to back up now because you like my eyeballs.
So this is kind of probably what you'll end up getting. You never know what you're going to get when two personalities come together. So the next episode probably be where you get to know us. We'll probably ask each other questions. We'll interview each other. And if you have any questions for us, post them below in the comment section, and we will address them in the next show or the next recording. And thank you for tuning in.
Thank you
for watching. If you're watching live, thank you.
If you're not watching live, thank you.
Like you said, 3 or 4 years or 5 or 10, I don't know how long these people make it. They've been in the game for a while. But thank you, YouTube, and thank you for being you, for tuning in, and make sure that you tune into the AntiChristian.
Hit that like and subscribe button.
Yes, and share it too.
Don't forget to share it.
Share the love.
Look at his beard. It's magnificent. It looks like something.
What are they? Are they white? Are they mixed? Are they Native American? What are they? We'll go over that too.
We will.
Got questions and we got answers. Bye.
That was fun.